Milk Minute!
Good day everyone. I am teacher Brian A. Bernardino from Schools Division of Kawayan City, and I am here to give you a guide on your research journey. Let us first define the research. Research actually means looking on things based on existing things. It means to look again, to read again, or to study again. Research is not just about copying works on Google or Google Sheets or someone else's journal that you've read. It's about creating or producing something new out of the existing knowledge you have. It is a systematic way of collecting data, analyzing data, and interpreting the results. As young as your age, you can be a researcher. Yes, you can be a researcher, provided that you have the qualities. First, you must be honest. Why honest? Because when you do research, results may vary. Results may be positive or negative, may have a good impact or negative impact. But no matter what the result is, you have to publish. That's honesty. Second, you must be patient. Why patient? Because you cannot do research in one night. You have to do research in a long process. You start by identifying problems, finding solutions, and then later on, applying the solutions you provided. It's actually a long process, so you must be patient. And the third one is, you have to work with passion. You must be passionate about research. Not just for requirements in school or master's degree or etc. But you must work with heart. You must be passionate about your research. So let's recap. In order for you to be a good researcher, first you must be honest. Second, you must be what? Patient. Yes. And then the third one, you must be passionate. You must heard the name Maria Isabela. She's also a student like you, a student of Iloilo National High School. She was able to discover that an extract of a lateris, or what we call saresa here in Region 2, is actually a potential cure for diabetes. See? Another one is Kathleen Bisagmayaw, also a student. She and her team was able to discover that an extract of the bark of Nara tree is a potential cure for cancer. See? As young as their age, they were able to produce or discover knowledges that can be helpful in the society, in the field of medicine. I'm not telling you to make a research or study as big as theirs. Just be simple. Just be a simple researcher. You must be willing to contribute to knowledge. You must be willing to contribute to the body of knowledge. As young as you are, you can be a simple researcher. And I challenge you that on your subject as grade 10 pupils, you can create a simple proposal, you can create a simple research that may change the future. Now, start working with the heart by being patient, by being passionate, and being honest. Once again, I am Teacher Brian, your guide in research, and I hope and I want to see your names in the future list of best researchers in Region 2. Goodbye!
Your communication hub and literary arts center of SDO Isabela. SDO English Academy.
An analogy describes the relationship between words. Subject, verb, or teacher.
One hand. English Academy.
How are you, grade 10 learners? I am blessed to have another enlightening session with you today as we will all discover the world of research report writing. I am your radio teacher, Labi, of Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela, and together we will engage in writing research report on a relevant societal issue. Are you ready to learn with me? Yes, I will be with you for this session. So relax and enjoy listening.
Halina't matuto, gamit ang ating radyo. Pakinggan at unawain, aralin na ituturo. Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon. Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang maiiwan. Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela.
Stay on your study post now and gather all the things you need in this session, including your writing materials and references if there are some. Are you all ready? I hope you are all set. Before we move to our discussion, let's have a review on the things discussed last session on English 10. Can you still recall the important points? All right. In our previous lesson, you have learned to acknowledge sources by preparing a bibliography and use writing conventions to acknowledge sources. Thank you for sharing your learnings. Well done, dear learners. Today will be our time to engage in writing research report on a relevant societal issue. This will lead us to be competent researcher and will later on contribute to the field of research, not only in conducting research but also in composing research report. Before we proceed, let me check first if you are familiar with the parts of research paper. I will be telling you descriptions or activities associated with it. Then, you have to tell me the concept being described or referred to. It will just be a quick game to test your familiarity with research paper. Are you ready? Alright, let's start. It includes brief background information about the topic, the significance of the research, definitions of terminologies used, historical background, related literature, and purpose of the study. Correct. That is introduction. How about the research part that presents data gathered and its analysis? Exactly. That's right. It is body. Next, it is the summary or restatement of what has been discussed in the introduction and the body of research. Exactly. It is conclusion. How about the part that includes gist of the whole research paper? Can you name it? Undoubtedly, abstract. How do you find the game? Were you able to get all the correct answers? Today, we are going to specifically learn how to compose a research report on a relevant societal issue. We will discover guides that is intended to help you, students, researchers, to write more effective and more readable reports of empirical research studies. Before we start, hold your pens and take note of the important informations as you listen. To successfully compose a research report, it is important to know first the characteristics of an effective research report. Number 1 focus, an effective report emphasizes the important information. Again, focus, an effective report emphasizes the important information. Next, accuracy. An effective report does not mislead the reader. Again, accuracy. An effective report does not mislead the reader. Another is clarity. An effective report does not confuse the reader. Again, clarity. An effective report does not confuse the reader. Lastly, conciseness. An effective report does not waste the reader's time. Again, conciseness. An effective report does not waste the reader's time. Again, we have the focus, accuracy, clarity, and conciseness. Second, in composing research report, always remember the different parts of research report. We have introduction, body, and conclusion. Again, we have introduction, body, and conclusion. Let's deal first with introduction. It includes the brief background information about your topic. The first paragraph introduces what the topic is all about and explains the significance of the research. The second paragraph discusses the historical background of the study and the related literature relevant to the work. The third paragraph presents the purpose of the study. Don't forget to make your introduction to be an attention grabber and easy to read and understand. Next is the body. It presents the data used search and its analysis. It explains the points that need to be proven. These points are supported by facts and evidences. In writing the body, remember that opinions cannot be validated. Therefore, avoid using them. Do not forget to summarize, paraphrase, or include quotations. Remember to cite your references, to cite your sources properly. Give a more interesting discussion by using comparison and contrast, chronology for events or explanation of time sequence, cause and effect, definition, question and answer, and others. The last part is conclusion. It is the summary or restatement of what has been discussed in the introduction of the body of research. It is also the part where the recommendations are written. In giving recommendation, you must indicate what action must be taken based on your conclusion. Remember to make it simple. For you to be fully equipped in writing research report, we now proceed to the different reminders in writing your first draft of the said paper. For the introduction, first, introduce your topic and explain its significance. Second, define key terminologies in your paper. Third, give a relevant background and related studies to your research. And fourth, give the purpose of the study. Remember, these points for the body. First, be guided by the outline you drafted and the note cards you have arranged according to their importance or other that you want them to discuss. Second, explain the points that need to be proven. Third, support these points with facts and pieces of evidence. Fourth, write your main ideas and support them with credible sources from your readings. Fifth, use quotes, paraphrase, summary data or statistics from legitimate sources of your support. We now proceed to the last part, which is conclusion. First, restate briefly your topic. Second, restate your thesis but rephrase from what you included in your introduction. Third, restate the major points in your study. And fourth, include a recommendation to address the issue that you have discussed on your paper. After finalizing your draft, write the abstract of your research report using the following guide. First, state the problem in your study. Next, include the methods used. Also, the major findings and of course, your conclusion. A good report is not only the one that is clear, technically well written, it should also be ethical. Research activities are bound by code of ethics and conduct. These codes of conduct cover not just the actual performance of procedures, but also how you should prepare your research reports. Basic questions that you need to ask yourself as a writer are this: how truthful is your report? Did you change the data to achieve certain ends? Were you meticulous in reporting your procedures? Were you careful in reporting people's statements in order to represent what they truly said? Did you conceal any information that might affect the result of your study? Did you find the questions meaningful? That's great! So in this session, you were able to learn the characteristics of good research reports, parts of the research paper, steps and reminders in writing introduction, body, conclusion, and abstract. Okay, learners, how do you find our discovery today?
Meaningful.
That's great! To check if you have understood our lesson today, I have here 5-item activity that you need to answer. It is fact or bluff. I will be mentioning statements, then you have to identify whether each states facts or bluff. 3 seconds will be given in each item for you to write your answer. Alright, learners, get your pen and paper ready. If you're ready, then let's start. For number 1, research report is a systematic write-up on the findings of a study. Is this bluff or fact? Research report is a systematic write-up on the findings of a study. Is this bluff or fact? Number 2, a research report is still good even if it's not ethical. Fact or bluff? A research report is still good even if it's not ethical. Fact or bluff? Number 3, it presents the data you search and its analysis. It presents the data you search and its analysis. Is this a fact or bluff? Number 4, an effective report does not mislead the reader. Is this a fact or bluff? An effective report does not mislead the reader. Is this a fact or bluff? And number 5, conclusion is the summary or restatement of what has been discussed in the introduction of research only. Conclusion is the summary of restatement of what has been discussed in the introduction of research only. Is this a fact or bluff? Are you done finalizing your answers? If yes, then let's proceed checking. Please be honest in checking your own work. The correct answer for number 1 is fact. Again, it's fact. The correct answer for number 2 is bluff. Again, it's bluff. The correct answer for number 3 is fact. Again, it's fact. The correct answer for number 4 is fact. Again, it's fact. And the correct answer for number 5 is bluff. Again, it's bluff. How did you fare in this quiz? I hope you all got high scores. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Wow, I believe you are now fully equipped and very ready to write your research report on a relevant societal issue. Let's clap for that success. That's all for today, my grade 10 learners. I hope you learned a lot. In case you have questions or clarifications regarding today's topic, please feel free to ask your subject teachers so that your concerns will be addressed. Just be polite in asking, okay? Always remember that a very simple approach to ethical writing is to put ourselves in the shoes of readers or research participants. Considering the following, would you rather be treated fairly or unfairly? Would you want people tell you the truth or feed you with lies? In other words, the golden rule applies in research report writing as it does to other areas of life. Till next time, my dear learners, I am Teacher Labi, together with our scriptwriter for today, Teacher Maricel Paralag, Teacher Virgil Ace de la Peña, our content editor, and to the whole SDO Isabela production team who made all our grade 10 episodes possible, saying that we're always happy to be of service to you. Stay safe and congratulations for completing your junior high school journey with us. We wish you all the best on your senior high school years. Bye!
Tayo ay mag-aral sa loob ng ating tahanan. Sa radyo ay mag-tune lang, tiyak ika'y may matututunan. Pagkat sa gitna ng pandemya, tayo pa rin ay magkaisa upang masigurong
SDO.
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela!